is kind of a legal cover, as it were, for what is going on, which is that he has been detained for more than 3 weeks now without any charges being brought, without court appearances or anybody knowing even where he is. So in response, I think, possibly to American pressures, Western pressures, the UN and so on, who are concerned that he's being held like this, these legal moves have been taken so that he's being formally detained now for 15 days for investigation into this somewhat obscure charges from two or more years ago, when he's accused of conspiring with Hamas to carry out attacks on police stations and jails and free prisoners and so on. The kind of thing that, had politics been going his way, perhaps, would have been quietly overlooked, but which technically could amount to a charge of treason, because he was collaborating with a foreign military force, namely Hamas, the Palestinian movement from Gaza. So certainly this is going to further charge the atmosphere here, charged as it is already, but the move has been dismissed by his supporters as ridiculous, as a clear sign in their view that the old regime is quietly coming back under the cover of this military coup. And as I'm talking here, an army helicopter is just coming over Tahrir Square. I don't know if you can see it there in the background. In fact, there's several of them coming over, basically signalling the army support for the turnout here in Tahrir Square, which of course was called for by the army commander himself, General Sisi. He is now both defense minister and deputy prime minister in the interim government that's been set up in the shadow of that military coup. So here in Tahrir Square, you have one narrative going on, people massing in support of the army. Not too far away, you have the Muslim Brotherhood supporters rallying in support of their man, Mr. Morsi, and demanding that he should be reinstated in the presidency. And the fear is, of course, that there could be big clashes between these two groups.